Now, what more can you tell us about this move by the Cardinals?
Well, Jay, I think the owner there, Michael Bidwell, wants to make some major changes here. When you look at all that this organization went through this year, they relieved 2 of their assistant coaches of their duties for off-the-field issues. We had their general manager take a leave of absence to tend to a health-related issue. You had problems on the field with DeAndre Hopkins being suspended for 6 games, Kyler Murray and Zach Ertz tearing their ACLs, this team finishing the season 4-13, second worst in the NFC. None of this went the way that they planned. None of it went the way Michael Bidwell planned when he paid Kliff Kingsbury the contract last offseason 10 months ago. But Kliff Kingsbury is going to walk away here with roughly $30+ million. And so I'm sure he's going to find no problems finding another job, finding work elsewhere, and the Cardinals will look to make a new start, as I think this whole organization is going to undergo a makeover now with them firing Kliff Kingsbury this morning.
Where do you think the next move might come?
Well, there's a wide array of candidates out there available. And what's interesting is that Michael Bidwell, the owner, usually has his right-hand man, Steve Keim, right there to assist him. But most people have questions about Steve Keim's future with the organization. Obviously, he's on leave right now, and so Michael Bidwell doesn't have the trusted advisor or advisors that he normally turns to. Adrian Wilson, Quentin Harris have been helping him as the interim general managers, but he's going to have to figure out how to get this organization back to its winning ways. It's a big task.
Adam, you hang tight. Let's go over to Hannah with Lewis.
Well, so here's the outlook first before we get to Louis Riddick. They have the 3rd pick also in the 2023 NFL draft after they finish an NFC worst 4-13. Adam referenced it moments ago. Kyler Murray, remember, he signed that huge contract this past offseason. That was a questionable decision, too. He's locked in now through 2028. What about DeAndre Hopkins when he gets healthy? Well, Arizona has him through 2025. Also, that defense, second most points per game. Obviously, J.J. Watt is now done. He had 2 sacks in his final game. So Louis Riddick is with us, and the fates of these 2 guys have been really tied at the hip. They came in together, Kingsbury and Murray. Yep. The team commits to Murray. We saw Kingsbury even say in games where Murray missed that he was able to run his offense better with a backup quarterback. I mean, it was not working. It wasn't going to work. Where should they go from here, in your estimation?
Well, considering the fact that they made this commitment to Kyler Murray, Hannah, and quite honestly, I don't know where they go without him. They better really start structuring everything so as to try and extract maximum value out of him, because that's where it starts. Look at any of the teams that right now that are at the top of the NFL. That dynamic between head coach and quarterback is rock solid. Just think about it. Think about how it is in Buffalo with Josh Allen. Think about how it is in Kansas City with Patrick Mahomes. I mean, think about how it is with Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow. All of these guys, they are in lockstep with their head coach and general manager, as a matter of fact. And everything from there flows very fluidly and very consistently. It's nothing like that in Arizona. Nothing at all. Look, Kliff Kingsbury is one of those guys who, when you look him in the face and you kind of listen to him then talk about his quarterback and just talk about how he exerts his influence on this football team, it doesn't really make you feel confident in the direction of this franchise. So I think that's what they're going to have to find. Who's that coach? Who's that general manager if Steve Keim isn't there that can really extract maximum value out of Kyler Murray? And if you don't think you can get it out of Kyler Murray, then you are really in a world of hurt.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You could potentially be in here with them. Exactly.
Is he the answer?
Exactly.
Okay,
I mean, that's going to be something that Michael Bidwell is going to have to figure out with the people who he does bring in to be his trusted advisors if Steve Keim's not going to be that guy.
I mean, they preemptively gave him so much money without a single playoff win. It is going to be fascinating to see what happens there in the desert. So much more to talk about. We're back with you in just a sec, Louis.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.